Here we have the video walkthrough for installing the MINGW X64 compiler for Windows. Linux almost always has a C++ compiler already installed. We're using the GCC version of it. And there's already a C++ compiler in a Mac, as long as you have Xcode, which I don't know anything about that. All right, we're going to use MINGW. We're going to go to winlibs.com. So we go up to our browser, WINLIBS, WinLibs, there it is. WinLibs, GCC plus compiler. And there it is. It's a free C and C++. We're just going to use C++. We're going to jump right into the modern C++. Download. And here's the newest one, and I can't remember which threads we're using. Oh, UCRT. There's our UCRT. Yeah, UCRT is the more modern runtime. And I think we're using MCF threads, which we don't use threads, so it doesn't matter. There we go. So with UCF threads, we want this one.
UCC 14.2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this doesn't include Clang, so that's fine. We're not going to use Clang.
Right.
Yep, because we're Win64. Well, you could do 7-zip archive. It doesn't matter. I mean, but unless you have 7-zip program, I don't think Windows natively unzips a 7-zip file. So we'll go to the zip archive. And we're going to download it. It's not very big. There's a lot of little files in it. So just take a moment. Yep, there it goes, zippity-doo-dah. Did you find it, Andy? You're good?
Yeah, it's
okay. Once that's downloaded, we need to extract it. And since I have 7-zip on my computer, it's going to extract a lot faster than using the extract all from Windows. So I'm going to right click, and if you don't have 7-zip, you can do extract all, which is very slow. But if you have 7-zip installed, it zippity-doo-dahs very quickly because it's a multi-threaded, where the other one is a single thread. I'm going to extract here. There it goes. Putting all its stuff into the proper folder, MINGW64, which is what we want. So we'll take a brief pause. All right. So we're going to do one part in a different order because Andy's computer is taking a few minutes. So normally you would copy that folder into this path, but we don't have to do that first. We do have to add the compiler to the path so that you can use it in Visual Studio Code or wherever you want to use it. So an environment variable means that anywhere that you're at a command line, you can access the executables for the compiler. So to do that in Windows, we're going to go to Start. There it is, Start, and then we type in ENVIRON. And it'll say edit the system environment variables. And that's the one we want. And that's already been done in D1, so you don't have to do anything if you're using one of the computers in D1. But if you're using your own computer, we want to edit it. So right down at the bottom, here's our environment variables. Environment variables are variables that are part of the operating system, so it knows where its files are. Like when you type in CMD, that's how it knows where CMD is. When you're doing Java stuff, this is how it knows where Java is. Well, when you want to do Python stuff, this is how Python knows where it lives. So we're going to edit the system variable path and add C++ to it. So we click Edit. And see, it has Python things and all kinds of stuff in there. Oh, see, mine already has it. I'll just remove it and put it back in. So we want to add a new, and we're going to do C:\MINGW64/BIN. BIN stands for binary, which is where the binary executable files live. Just like with Java, it has a bin file. Well, Python is a scripting language, so it's pointing to scripts and the folder above. There. That puts it in our path so we can use G++ from anywhere. You good, Andy?
I'm still downloading, but I think
No, you can do this right now.
I can do what right now?
This. That's why I started doing it.
It's moving it.
All right. So when you have your MING 64 here, you can either copy it, or if you want to move quickly, you can do a Control X to cut it and then paste it onto your C drive. And it will take no time at all because you're not duplicating the files. You're just switching a little file pointer. That's it when you move something. Copying, you have to end up duplicating everything. But moving, unless you're moving to a different drive, that's different.
Yeah.
On the same drive, all you're doing is moving a file pointer or changing it where it's pointing. Now the final goodbye or hello. We need our command prompt. And we type in G++, and I think it's -V maybe. Oh, no, that's not it, but anyway, it worked. Oh, -- version, okay. Regardless, if you do G++, oh, you have to spell it right. It should give you the same thing what we downloaded, blah, 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 blah. Regardless, if you just type in G++, you're gonna get an error that says G++. So no matter what you do, you find out that yes, it is installed, everything is working as it should. Next step. We already have Visual Studio Code installed, so we're done with that. Now, we're gonna stop this video and do our first Hello World program in C++.